Hi guys. Yeah, of course it's nighttime. It's the only time I seem to ever get to talk to you guys. And I just got my phone back after I don't even want to talk about it. I'm like totally out of tablets. I'm trying to figure out where that flare's come from. I'm out of tablets, I'm out of cameras, I'm out of tripods, I'm out of like everything. But I still have some rabbits to pull out of my, you know what. So, I just want to check in and apologize. I think most of you know I went to Jamaica, but I can't find my original Facebook page. So, it keeps taking me to this old one. I don't know where everyone's at, so, you're going to have to find me again at you know, Deborah Schultz or Debs local PA. I had like, I don't know, 1,600 friends. Now there's like 5. I don't even know who they are. So, if you have the patience or if you feel like it, and I've been, as usual, doing nothing but studying, running around like an idiot. I'm doing returns right now. I'm for my keys. I got this really cool phone holder finally for this car, to fit this car. And not the truck, because I'm getting rid of it. So I'll get out of that glare in a minute. So I was wondering how everyone was feeling lately. I don't have my notes on me, of course, but I promise I will do a live podcast so we can get the questions and answers taken care of, you know. I do believe I answered this in one of my other videos, but I think I figured out what's been following me for 12 years via the mountain and where I live now. And it's possible that they're elementals, which is just another system, like a star system, flower system, animal system, all that stuff. So, it would be in a different realm or from a different planet even. Perhaps there's something that we need here, but at the quantum level, there's no time and space, in space, in outer space, whatever. They bypass that by, not using their physical body. Now, they've been doing this for millions of years, so it's not hard for them to manifest. It's too dense down here, which is why you don't see, Bigfoot very often. And if you do, it's always fleeting. And I can't imagine why he would even be here, but he's not. But then again, there's hundreds and thousands of planets with hairy bipedals. Which one is it? The one who attacks people, throws rocks at houses, or the one like Harry and the Hendersons? It's just a million different species. So, I really can't say too much about that. But these little suckers have been coming in for 12 years, and the veil is thinning to the point where it took 12 years, but even my girlfriend, Miss Cynical herself, is taking videos at her house because she can see them. And I said, well, once you see, I hate to tell you, but you can't unsee. That is for sure. We all know that. She's gonna find out, isn't she? So I can turn the light on this. I think I can always edit this later, but anyway, why they have to stay close to me? Maybe, well, because they know I can see them. I'm still looking for the babies, and that It could very well be them, right, that I'm watching, because they would be what, like 5 or 6 by now, and they were half Bigfoot species and half, aliens. So, and these aliens were tall and black, and they were like the tall gray doctors, okay, like on the mothership type thing. Not the little guys, not the short guys, what was on my mountain that day that was raping a Bigfoot that I only have, I told you I was too afraid to put it on the computer, and I have it all on hard copy, So I'll show you guys that once in a while, and I'm going to be putting them up for sale soon, or on my YouTube page. When I start my website, which I already got my URL and domain name and all that stuff. Don't know what it means yet, but don't know what we'll be doing, but it'll be something good, and it'll be something which is me. So it'll be fun no matter what, I promise. So yeah, I just want to check in and apologize. Now I've been in Jamaica, I've been to Joel's for a couple weeks. Don't know whatever happened to Joel. I don't have a clue. I can tell you I was furious when I was down there. They weren't ready for what happened to them, and I just wish I could find them. Or at least he would call and let me know what the hell happened to him. But, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Only the Holy Feminine Divine will know from which starseed he is or was. Or maybe he's not. I don't know. He helped me out for that. That's for sure. But, yeah, I just realized how tired I am. Because, these ascension symptoms are insane, okay? Especially when you're halfway between your Kundalini awakening, okay? You don't know what the hell, which way you're going. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I mean, it's either like totally manic, depressed, angry sometimes, sick, feverish, which I am anyway, every day, and this second knee operation really did me in. I knew it was going to be bad, I guess because the first one went so well. Now, whether or not I manifested that, I don't know. For it to go bad, you know what I mean? You have to wonder, because I kept saying, when I got the second one, it cured my back, everything, my other knee, so 2 good years almost. And that was at the trailer in the bamboo, That was fun. So then I get this knee put in, and now my knees are at the same. Let's get some light in here. Jeez. Can we get some light on the scene? It's not giving me an option to do anything, really. But yeah, with this things, I haven't had time to do what you guys want me to do and to be with you guys like I want to be with you. I was never happier than when I'm with you, and everyone seems to be always jealous about that. Oh, I see. Work. Okay. Hold on. It's not sticking. Figures. Story of my life. So, anywho, I don't care anymore, I have to, do my own manifestation and find my own highest timeline, you know, and all that kind of stuff, which I just don't have time to do. Because I did get a couple more pages finally written in my book, in my my autobiography. That's a joke, I'm gonna tell you. It was about narcissism and how obviously I attract them, so that tells me that I'm, you know, an enabler, obviously. So I either have loser written on my head, or, you know, hey, take care of, she'll take care of anybody, you know. Too nice. Being too nice to others does not serve you, because that makes me, even though it wasn't my fault, even though I didn't do a fucking thing, that still makes me the drama queen regardless. Okay? Because I'm, you know, if you have not slowly let go of whatever doesn't serve you best, or it hasn't gone away for whatever reason, you know, you're still gonna, you know, reap what you sow type thing, you know. And I don't know what I want my life to look like 10 months from now. I don't know. You know, I just don't know. And until I can figure that out, that's the big question. And you'd be fine. I know that I'm not alone here. You know, most of the people are like, oh yeah, I want the Lamborghini. I'm not material. I never was. I was raised poor, but with a shitload of love, which I would take any day of the week, you know, over material goods. But some people just aren't like that, you know. So it's harder for me to decide what, you know, what I want to do. I'll tell you what, let's watch so we can see that, okay? So if there's a deer coming, because I'm blind as a bat, say, deer! This is where I live, in the little small town of Percasey, Pennsylvania. Quaint little town. But, yeah, just, you know, all the love you have for others, and all the time, every time that you do something that you do not want to do, that is not serving you. Okay, that's serving them, the narcissist. Now, they will either stay, or they will slowly drop out and leave. That's how you know for sure if that's a true friend, you know, lover, whatever the case may be. When you stop pouring out everything that you have to them, and they start drawing back, next thing you know, they're nowhere to be found. Well, then you got your answer. But if you can start pouring that love into yourself, just like me, we'd be set. We would get our heaven on earth. We would get our 5D reality. We can get our manifest any reality we want. And a lot of people are already doing that. And it's, you know, it's our birthright to do so. To be happy. And what better time for the females in the divine feminine, you know? Doesn't get any better than this. The age of Aquarius. Now, we all know that as a song, but that was when like ISIS ruled and you know, stuff like that in Egypt, for instance, when Cleopatra, you know, whatever, when everything was, you know, there was a lot more love and a lot less, you know, hate. And it was a lot nicer place to live, or to, you know, nicer world, say, to be in. People are thinking, you know, we live in a shitty time right now, when this is the best time on this planet to ever be on this planet, is right now. Because all I need you to do is think about, you know, 100 years ago, you know, watch an old show, okay? 100 years ago, you did something, your balls cut off, you know, with no anesthesia, you know what I'm saying? and you know, the men could do whatever they want with the females, and nobody got in trouble for it, you know. Like arranged marriages and all that stuff. That's all true stuff. Slavery, let's not even go to slavery, okay? By God. Let's not even talk about that. Then you talk about being at, you know, George Washington and the Civil War. How brutal was that? And I always thought, well, you know what? That's really a sin that they died for, or you know, they laid their life down so that we can have freedom. Bullshit. Bullshit. They already knew they were going to do that. That was their sole contract. And they weren't going to reap the benefits of it. Well, they are reaping the benefits. We know that now because they reincarnate into a better life every single time. You know, so whenever you think that, you know, we're looking at a bad time and whatever, we're not. It was much worse before. You know what I mean? Just keep that in mind. Now I feel funny, you know, thinking at age 60, you know, like what was my duty or my soul contract to do here and now to help the collective awaken this planet. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I helped awaken the planet because no one could see what I could see at the time. Some people were remembers, but I was a seer and I could see them. And I could see that something wasn't all there, and not everyone by far could see it, but God bless them, they loved me and they stayed with me, and you know, flattered me, call it whatever you want, kept me amused. Hell, this one guy, I forget his name. He told me one time that he listens to my, you know, my videos every night. He goes to sleep to my videos because he can't go to sleep unless he hears my voice. He goes, I have no idea what you're talking about, but I can't sleep without you. That was like one of the nicest things anyone's ever said. Maybe it's from my 800 voice on. Maybe make some money in this business. Alright, now I'm turning on to what I call Cemetery Road. This is the top of my town, and you can see everything all the way down. If these people get off my ass, that is, of course. Okay, right here's the turn. Now you never know what light you're going to see. Now coming the other way, there's always right here to my left, there's either like 6 lights or 2 lights or whatever type thing. I live right over there. You'll see like blue trees, you'll see it. This is all cemetery. There's a mausoleum right there. No churches. And I live at 9191 or whatever. What was it? Whatever it was, Mockingbird Lane. That's where I live. What were those numbers? 13, was it 13? 13? So something like that. Or 666, I forget. Anyway, it was nice talking to you guys, and just wanted to give you a heads up. I'm still alive, and I'm still with you, and I'm still trying to find my Facebook page so I can get you all hooked up. If you can, share this video for me, because I can't on Facebook. I can't find, I just, I don't know. They're giving me old Facebook pages that I don't even who the people are, much less anything else. And there's only a few of them, so I would appreciate it. And I will see you sooner or later, because I will get some time to myself if it kills them. Alright? Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna pull this thing out.